on, everybody? Who's on their way to CatCon 2019 Catfish Conference? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the road trip. Mike Crow, how you doing, buddy? Just got done filming some B-roll while I'm driving. Might notice that camera shake when I'm filming. I got a new car mount a while back, and one that's got one of those arms, and I didn't realize it'd have so much jitter to it. I got the Note 9, so it's kind of heavy, so maybe that has something to do with it. But these wobbly roads is making it so it might not be the best of footage. No one with you? No, I'm riding solo right now. I'm actually I'm arriving late. Lena and Molly left at 6:30 this morning to head down there, so they're already down there and unloading the stuff. So they got some guys down there helping them. So if you're down there and want to lend them a hand, go ahead and lend them a hand. The back seat should be full of whisker sticks. Chris, they're already down there, man. We got a van and an Equinox loaded up full of them. How's it like down in that pavilion building? Pretty nice down there. Bill said it was a little chilly in there last night. I guess because they had the garage doors and stuff open to get all the boats in. Bait the Ben, good morning. Catman's in here. Got Eric in here. Quite a few people in here. Cool. Now, if you guys didn't see our stream yesterday, we had a couple announcements that you might be interested in down there. I won't be there till around 9:30 tonight. Oh, that's right, K-Bug's got that dance. Hey Byron, how you doing? Got a lot of cool guys in here. I am on 71 South. Not too far past the 75-71 split where it forks off. At the 72-mile marker. So it won't be much longer before I'm there. Not making any stops, beelining it straight through. I bet that camera shake looks real weird, don't it? Probably looks like my phone's vibrating. I seen them Blue Cat rides down there, Chris. They look awesome. We had some announcements that Lena made yesterday. If you guys didn't see it while we were streaming on here yesterday, you could go back and watch it. He's asleep. Lena said for every 100 catchets that we sell, and that's from here on out, for the lifetime that we do the catchets, for every 100th one that we sell, we're going to give away a free one to a lucky person. So we've got 3 of them ordered. Michael Ballinger ordered 3 of them himself, just for himself. So for every 100 catchets that get sold, we don't have all of them down here, so we're doing pre-orders because we're waiting for the paint to come in from Nebraska. It's a really long process to get that custom paint brought in since it's such a high formula. So that should be here sometime next week, by the end of next week, hopefully. And we can get them out in production. So we're taking pre-orders while we're down here. I'll have a hub set up where you can order them on the website, or you can take an order in person here at the conference. But for this weekend only, today, tomorrow, and Sunday, anybody who pre-orders and is waiting to get one, who waits in line, they're not going to have to pay any shipping. So that $15 shipping is gone for this weekend only. And after that, if you order 2 of them or more, that puts you over the $100 threshold to get free shipping. Mike Chavez is 4.5 hours away, middle of West Virginia. Hopefully Tim has to shave. Yep, that's the other announcement. If we sell out of everything while we're down here at the conference, now we got a lot more than we did last year. We sold out last year. This year we got 10 times more stuff. We got over 5,000 whisker sticks in all 10 colors. We've got a couple hundred whisker sticks edition cat bobbers. We've got, and that's the kids edition and our adult version that gets the light put in it. We've got like 170 or 180 shirts. We've got over 50 hats. I'm missing something. We got the pre-orders for the catchets. We've got over 200 decals in 3 different sizes. I think that's about it, besides the stuff we're raffling off. But if we sell out of all our product inventory, excluding the catchets, because we don't have the physical inventory there, so that's the bobbers and the lights and all the apparel and everything. We sell out of everything completely. I'm going to shave my head, I'm going to shave my face, and Molly's going to wax off my eyebrows. If you guys want to see me look like a naked mole rat or Uncle Fester, is what some guys say, that you get a good giggle out of it, help us get sold out down there. That's really going to help our business grow and expand. We can use that cash flow to help go into the next steps of our new model of whisker sticks and get started on a couple other projects. So if we can sell out down there, you guys are going to stand and have a really good laugh, because we're going to do it live. So you get to see my pain, my agony. I don't know what it would take for, I don't know how much wax, let's say I don't know how much wax Molly's going to use, or no, I said that wrong. I don't know how much wax it would take for Molly to rip off my eyebrows, but I could probably say how much she's going to use, and that would be all of it. So make sure you guys tell people to come help sell out so we can do that live. Some say it's a little bit of humility, some say I'm crazy, but I think it's all in good fun and in good sport. And I'm willing to take one for the team. So if you want to see me just nothing but skin and flab up here, some of you may not, but I'm sure you may want to see me in some pain. Not every day you see somebody's eyebrows get waxed off unless it's a prank. It takes about 2 or 3 weeks for them to grow back. I've had them shaved off as a prank in the past. Somebody, they didn't shave both of them off. They only shaved off half of one. So I had 1.5 eyebrows for a couple weeks. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So we got that going on. If you're interested in the raffles, we're raffling off a Minn Kota trolling motor. It's a 30 horse, 5-speed manual, 3-speed reverse trolling motor. It's been used one time by Lena. She got it for herself. We had an old aluminum John boat project going on, but she got rid of the boat. So we don't really have much need for it, so we thought we'd raffle it off for one of you guys to win. And we also got some kids raffles. We're going to have one boy winner and one girl winner, so make sure you bring your kids down here. We got lots of cool kids shirts for you guys to get for your kiddos. We got some snapback hats that'll fit their heads. We got a prize wheel that they spin. If they pay a $1 raffle ticket to enter into the raffle, they get to spin a prize wheel that'll have some goodie bag. There's some sections on there where they can win some goodie bags of candy. They can win some LED novelty items. We got finger lights, LED rings, and some cool sunglasses that light up with LEDs too for the kids. And I think we got 300 or 400 of those things. So we got quite a few of them to go around. And it's just $1 per raffle. The trolling motor is a $5 raffle ticket. And we're going to announce all the raffle winners towards the end of the day, Saturday. So make sure you're present to win so you can take it home with you. Eyebrows would hurt my wife. Goes at mine with the tweezers, and that hurts. I had a few stray ones this morning. I ended up actually plucking out. I was trying to get a sense of what it might feel like to have all of them ripped out at one time, and I can assure you it's not going to be fun. I think I'd almost rather have one of those charcoal mask things ripped off my face, take every hair and clean my pores out while you're at it, make it worth my while. That stuff's ridiculous. It's like, I've seen my wife do it, and that crap looks like it pulls your soul out with you. It's got some grip to it. If anybody's still interested in the bank fishing meet and greet, we're still trying to have it. We're still keeping an eye on the weather, and it's looking like the fishing spirits are might not be in our favor, because it's going to be all nice weather this week, or today and Sunday, and most of the day Saturday. But right towards Saturday evening, right when we would be wanting to get out there after the conference is over, it looks like there's going to be a storm that's going to spike through, and then it's going to end at it's going to hit maybe mid-late afternoon, and then it's going to drop off and dissipate right at midnight. So there could be a chance that we might not be able to do that night. We might have to try to do it tonight if we're able to coordinate. Now, I can't promise anything, but I know I really do want to get some lines wet. So we're just going to have to play it by ear and make a judgment call. It's hard to predict the weather, and it could change. It could dissipate within the next 12 hours. So who knows? But we're going to keep an eye on it all throughout the whole weekend and see what we can do. And then we also got to watch the water conditions and pick a safe location for people to fish, because the river is up. It's up about 15 or so feet down here. I know the Ohio River up in Cincinnati, when I just drove up it was moving up kind of quick. But that's a different pool with a different set of dams in between. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to look like that down there. Some of you guys might have already got to see it. You can let me know what you've seen down there. I think we might still be able to pull it off. If not, maybe we can try to find something else to do. What are you guys looking forward to seeing when you get down here at the Catfish Conference? I myself am eager to see all the cool new products that are coming out. I'm eager to check out all the new first-time vendors this year that's going to be down there. There's so many cool new companies that are going to be down there. There's another local company next to where I live, Hamilton Bait and Tackle. They're a retailer, but they're also a distributor. Their distribution side's called Wholesale Bait and Tackle, or Wholesale Bait. And they work with some of the other companies down there. They carry Catch the Fever stuff. I think they carry some of Hook Setter stuff. I know they've dealt with Hook Setter in the past. They're going to carry, I mean, they're a full-scale shop. I've been in their shop a few times. They carry all kinds of stuff you guys probably who dominate mostly in the tournament scene. You're going to see some products and rods and brands out there that either you never heard of or haven't at least seen down at the conference before. The Ripsaw rods is a pretty popular rod brand up here. I've owned them in the past. They're pretty good. I like the way they feel. And they're not too expensive either, I don't think. They're going to have tons of Abbey Garcia reels, Akuma reels, Shimano, and they're going to have all the reel brands. They're going to have different types of terminal tackle, line. They're just going to be a full-scale bait shop. And I'm not sure if they'll have bait or not. I hope they bring bait. I hope they have like a little mini fridge or something full of frozen shad or skipjack, so I don't have to hunt down the local shop. I can just get it right there. They're about 15-20 minutes from my house, and I've been in there a couple times. It's a pretty nice place. We're in a good shop. And they might even have competitor brand lights, so I'm eager to see what they carry down there. Right next door to us, for the first time this year too, at booth number 2 is going to be Bluff City Outdoors, and they're going to be equally packing. They're going to have a mother load of cast nets. They're going to have a buttload of rods and reels. They're gonna have stuff like Denali. They'll probably have ripsaws, 96 and stuff too. They're gonna have a nice range and array of equipment for different budgets and different walks of life when it comes to catfishing. They're gonna have tons of reels also. Tackle Bandit's gonna have reels. This is their first time officially at the Catfish Conference. They did a booth with Tackling Cats last year with Willie, but now they got their own double booth down there this year. And Nate Mallory's going to be bringing cast nets also. As far as I know, I think they're one of the only 2 vendors that's going to have cast nets. So you might want to get in line and grab them up quick. I don't know what the prices on them are going to be. Nate said his are going to be priced at the conference. And I don't know what Bluff Cities are going to run. I'm sure they got different prices for different sizes and meshes and weights per foot. Whisker Seeker Tackle's going to be down there for the first time this year. And it's not their first rodeo at trade shows. They've been to ICAST, their Columbus Fishing Expo last weekend, I believe. And this is going to be their first time rocking it out at Catfish Conference. Oh, how could I forget the 4.0 Demon Dragons? If you guys are going to be wanting to see what the brand new Demon Dragons are going to look like, you're going to get them the first time here at the conference. And I would be safe to say that they're going to be sold out of them down here. I'm sure they got a limited quantity, and it might be a while before they get more back in stock. So I definitely know that I'm getting me some. I haven't got to see them, but I got a pretty good idea of what they're about. I don't know all the details on them, but I do know kind of a basic description of what they're going to be, and I can't wait to see them in person. So you may want to make sure you go to Tackle Bandit. Be in line quick when they open up Friday, because they might run out by the end of the day today. What else is going to be down there this year? There's going to be a bunch of new seminars. We got some cool YouTubers doing seminars. I'm really excited that they got a bank fishing seminar this year. It's not something that's covered heavily in years past at the Catfish Conference. I like that Steve and the crew have put a lot more emphasis when it comes to bank fishing for guys like you and me who don't have the money for a boat or don't have the means to even, I couldn't put a boat anywhere even if I could afford one. I just don't have the space to keep one. So I don't mess with them, and I just go out and hit the banks. And a lot of you guys do the same. So they got a lot more geared towards that. They've got tons of kayaks this year. They got tons and tons of boats for people who are looking to get boats. They got all the new models that are showing up, a bunch of different brands. I have never used them Demon Dragons. I want to try them. I have to wait for my fishing allowance. Demon Dragons are pretty nice. I mean, everybody's got their own opinions about them. I personally enjoy them. You get the same function out of a peg float. I admit that. Peg floats are cheaper. And even to combine them with a line rattle and a peg float, you're going to get a very similar purpose out of it when you compare prices. They are a little bit more expensive than that combination. So if you have a tendency of fishing high snag areas and break off a lot, maybe that might not be the best option for you, and you might want to conserve your money. However, what I find out from them, the benefit of them is the fact that since they're so tough and the material that they're made out of, they don't get crushed and banged up like peg floats do. So if you're in an area where you're not snagging very often, and you don't have to worry about your line breaking off all the time, rocks and riprap and cover and stuff, then it might be a good investment for you to look into, because they do have the good rattle action to attract the sound in current, or if you're bumping or popping as you're reeling it back in and you got a slow retrieve and you're trying to imitate bumping from the bank, or even if you're using planer boards from the bank out in current, it makes them rattle around. So you got that shakiness and that rattle sound that attracts fish in. This semi is going slow. go slow, Mr. Semi. I gotta get to Catfish Conference. But if you got it real close to your hook and the fish happens to chomp down on it, it's not gonna smash up like it would a pig float. It'll hold its ground, you know. And they're pretty strong. Some people think maybe the eyelets might come out. With a lot of tension strains put on there. You don't have to worry about that. If you're tying your main line to one eyelet and your leader to another, I actually just run my leader line through it. That way I can adjust where I want to put it on my leader. They're awesome. And they got tons of different varieties as far as appearance goes. They got some that are fluorescent that glow in the dark down there on the bottom, so you can have glowing demon dragons. And I can't wait to see what this new one's going to be. Got a message from one of my team. Okay. Just making sure I don't miss nothing while I'm down there. I got to stay in touch with them guys. It says I am 42 miles away, and I am due to arrive at 11:15. Come on, Urban says. I'm on my way, Urban. Hey, Urban, I really wanted to say I appreciate you showing that layout down there. It kind of gave us some insight of what to look forward to when we get there as far as setting up our booth. I thought we were kind of going to go in blind and not really know what to expect as far as walls or what the floor space was, the environment. So seeing how the entrance is and how people are walking in and how ambient the space is, that was a big, huge leg up for us, and I appreciate it. I took screenshots and sent it to my team so they can help get some plan. I'm trying to go in there now. Okay, well, maybe see if Lena and Molly needs a hand. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to have some extra help. We got J&J Anglers down there with them, helping them out. John, Jeff, and Justin. We got Frank Neely down there helping them out. Catfish Bill's down there lending a hand. A young gentleman by the name of Dylan is going to be down there. Dylan Perry. He's been to every Catfish Conference since the first one that I can remember. He's been at every one that I've been to, so at least this one and the last two. And he's also he's been to every Mad Jacks tournament. Phil says get off YouTube and get here. I'm not going to tell you how fast I'm going, but it's not the 65 miles an hour. It's a little hair over, so I'm hurrying. I'm trying to get there. 40 miles to go. Just past exit 44, Carrollton, Worthville. We're getting close, guys. They need like a big set of spotlights shooting over this this little mini mountain range. All these hills saying, "Come here." Yeah, Urban, we appreciate that layout, man. It helped us give us some insight before we went down there. We was watching it last night. I hope that with all the concrete floors and all the, you want to call it acoustics, doesn't get taken by doesn't get taken up, but when you got like all the noise from the crowd versus the audio from the speakers for the seminars, I hope they don't smother each other out or overpower each other. I hope there's enough acoustics in there to where everybody, I guess, doesn't get a huge headache, for lack of better words. Take the loop, it's faster. Inflatable waving catfish. There you go. One of those catfish. It goes like this, so it looks like it's like what you see in the car lots. It looks like it's got landed and it's flat flailing around in the boat or on the bank. It's gonna be an awesome time down there, guys. I wish I could go faster than what I'm already going. Speed limit is 70. Just past the speed limit sign. Cutting through the valley. They got the speakers too loud, maybe it'll be okay. Well, we're gonna figure it out. It is a new venue. It is a new building. It's a totally new environment. It's got its own elements and rules and stuff. Matthew Baker, yeah, I'm on 71. 80 all day, says Eric. I'm on 71 south, just past exit 44. Maybe I'm driving next to one of you guys, or about to pass one of you guys up. There was a bad crash last night. I haven't ran into anything yet. Do you remember where it was at last night? Maybe there's some remains. I don't think Molly and Lena had any issues getting down there as far as backups. Urban's in right before Cincinnati. Okay, so I wasn't on that portion of 71. I live in Coleraine Township. So I took Ronald Reagan to 75 south and we're in 75 south all the way down till it splits off, where you gotta take the right fork to merge to 71 once you're like past Florence. So I took 75 till I got to the split past Florence. Semi caught fire. I sat in traffic for 3.5 hours. Oh my god. It's a shame you couldn't like get off an exit and cut over through some townships or something and get on a different highway. Normally I avoid the whole St. Bernard downtown area altogether when I come to Kentucky, especially if I'm going past Florence. I'll take 275 because my house is 5 minutes from the 275 ramp on Coleraine. And I'll just take that 275 loop through Indiana and come back out by Erlanger. It was between the exits. And I'm sure they had a hard time getting everybody out of that. I'm so excited, guys. I can't wait to get down there. I want to get this booth set up, get all the stuff laid out. We got a cool montage that's going to be playing on one monitor the whole weekend for you guys. Showing a lot of you guys off that's been using our lights these past couple years. And I'm going to have another monitor set up with hiccups with my laptop as kind of like a hub to, if anybody's looking at ordering products that we may have sold out of at our booth. If you want to order for when we get back after the conference is over, we can set you up there. Or if you're wanting to check out other apparel that we didn't bring, you guys can check that out. If you want to get your catchets ordered in, we can hook you up on that too. We're going to have 3 colors on those, and it's the pink, green, and black. Molly don't like when I use fancy names. It's a real pitch deep black. So I call it midnight black, and it's a fluorescent green and neon green, so I call it neon green. And the pink's kind of like a hot pink. So we're going to have 3 colors of them to choose from. I believe we have shirts available from medium to 2X. And I forget the children's sizes. I believe it's small, medium, and large. Or maybe medium, large, and extra large. I think it might be medium, large, and extra large. It's the Temptation line of shirts. It's got the little Whisker Sticks logo here, the word art graphic, and then it's got the worm on the back saying here kitty kitty. We're not going to have the original down there. We got hats. We're going to have a handful of these left. These flex fit hats. They're $20. And then we're going to have snapback hats in 2 different colors. It's going to be white. It's opposite of this. White with a gray mesh snapback hat with this logo on it. And then we're going to have a gray bill with it's like a turquoise baby blue color mesh snapback with this word art on it. Those are $15. So you might want to get those Friday because they're probably going to go quick. We We also got shirts for our sponsored anglers. So John, Jeff, and Justin at J&J Catfish Anglers on YouTube. We got a limited supply of shirts for them. We got a limited supply of shirts for a lot of fishing TV, which Everett's not going to be able to make it to the conference this year, so we're taking care of those for him also. We have Twisted Fishing TV shirts from Frank Neely, and we got Catfish Bill 66 shirts. So there's going to be a limited quantity on those too, and I think those are ranging in I think it's medium, large, and extra large. I'm at the table with Justin and Bill. Alright, we'll tell them I say hi. I am at exit 34, Newcastle. 30 miles away. It says I'm due to be there at 11:18. But I always make it a goal to beat the ETA on Google Maps. It's like a game. Hold my Mountain Dew. Because they judge that all based off what the speed limits are and stuff, I reckon. So I'm usually pretty good at beating the time. That's just what honey badgers do. Yeah, we're going to have snapback hats. We'll have a handful of flex fit hats. We'll have shirts for our brand and a couple of the YouTuber brands for our sponsored anglers. We're going to have catchets for pre-order. And so if you lock yours in this weekend, you're not only going to get free shipping on it, but you're also going to be in line for the first batch of 100 that we have coming off the production line here within the next week. So they're going to be coming out to you soon. I'm excited to meet everyone in person. I have followed you and everyone else for a long time now. Feels like I'm meeting celebrities. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a guy that came up with a little light and likes to see people using them and enjoying their time night fishing. I like hanging out with everybody else just the same. I put my pants on one leg at a time just like you guys. Probably gonna be starstruck by a few guys too. I know, but I use your lights religiously. Well, we don't need to turn it into a cult following now. I just seen a tree that was growing out of the hill this way. There's a whole pine tree. So if you're before, where's the next mile marker? If you're before Newcastle, on your way, looking and you're watching this, look out for that tree on your left. Holy potholes. It's actually, the shake's not from the road, it's actually just from this camera mount that I got. It's I got it at the Verizon store. It's called the All-in-One or something. It's like $20. It's got a bunch of different mounts. There's a mount that goes into your CD tray. There's one that has an arm, which I'm using on your windshield. There's one that goes, there's two of them, two different kinds that go into your vents. There's one that just sticks onto your dash. And this one had the right level and everything, and it's easy to get in and out. Google Maps is giving me an update. So there's a potential 8-minute slowdown due to construction, but I'm still on the fastest route. But yeah, I guess there's just so much sway with this heavy Note 9 that see it jumping. It kind of sways like it's got shock absorption. The only thing that kills me is the $10 a day parking. Yeah. From what I understand, there are a couple complaints. I mean, I'm sure Steve and his crew are trying the best they can to accommodate everybody. They've spent a long time planning this out and going into new venues with basically no relationships with the venue in the past. You know, you're a new guy walking in the door, even on that level. it might be a little harder to get certain things done and taken care of. From what I understand, the word is that there's a rental fee for tables when we were told that we're going to get one table, so I hope we're able to get that sorted out. We've got plenty of tables to cover ourselves, but I think some people were a little disheartened about that. I was a little surprised about the concrete floors. I don't know how that's going to make sound and audio and stuff, especially for all the people filming. You're going to need a heck of a noise-canceling microphone, which seems kind of oxymoronic, noise-canceling microphone. You know what I mean. Big windsock, background noise. I think it's lit up pretty good in there. It looked cold, but good thing I got my hoodie. I think maybe that this is not preventing me from going, by no means. Yeah, the $10 parking is kind of a pain, but I mean, if you go to anywhere else, oh, looks like I'm running into that construction. Slow down. Now we are going 20 miles an hour. Construction speed limit's 55. I guess they're doing something with one of these overpasses. Be nice to know which lane might need to be merged. Yeah, the $10 parking sucks. I mean, it's to be expected. It's a bigger venue. This place is well over, from what I remember seeing on, I was watching YouTube videos from other shows down there at the expo and trying to get an idea, get a grasp of what the environment's like, how I want to lay my booth out, what's the best setup for this situation. And that place is over 1 million square feet on their property, and it's not just Catfish Conference. It's going to be down there. I believe there's like 6 other shows that are going on in other buildings, so you're not just paying the parking for that. Money's not going towards the Catfish Conference. That money goes to the Kentucky Expo Center. They charge the parking fee to get in, and then you're only paying the $7 fee for the Catfish Conference to cover you for the whole weekend. So, I mean, it's not that bad a trade-off. The Corral Plaza, I think, kind of spoiled us a little bit. You got a real nice, fancy conference room that was like 25,000 square feet or so. And you had real nice, lush carpet and nice, vivid colors. And the audio acoustics in there were great because there was so much carpeting and sound absorption. And you had that nice, fancy restaurant right there in there. And, this is more like a convention center, you know. So it's a little bit different of a space. So I think just the change alone is what's throwing most people off. So you're going from a nice, fancy, bright red and gold, royalty colored conference room to a black and gray concrete floor. Fluorescent lighting, 75,000 square feet, big, huge hall. So, I mean, the space alone, I think, was worth the money to be able to get more people in there. And I think maybe next year, if they don't like the way it turns out this year, we'll learn from mistakes and maybe try to put it in a different building, because they have other buildings with other looks. But if you find something that looks nicer like that, that's got carpeted floors and better sound and everything, if it's like what the Catfish Conference was last year, amplified into a bigger space with the same elements, that price is probably going to go way up. So, I mean, some of these trade shows, I've been watching stuff on trade shows for like the last 3 months. Some of these trade shows, you can pay up to $10,000 to get a booth. And some of them are even more, depending on what the event is. Like, stuff like Comic-Con, stuff like E3, all those types of big global conventions that they hold every year, you're paying big money to get a booth, and more than likely you're just getting a 10 by 10. They're letting us have a 10 by 20 space for the same price that we paid for a 10 by 10 space last year. So we get double the space for the same rate, and the only thing that we have to do different is pay for parking and maybe bring an extra table. Come on, Slowpoke. Oh wait, is that blue light's in your rear view? No. I'm actually stuck in Construction traffic. I had a slowdown. I'm going about 30 miles an hour right now. So once this opens up, I'll be back to going as fast as I was. It was 1 to 3 miles an hour for 3 hours. That sucks. Now I'm hovering at about an easy 20-25. I'm just waiting for it to open up. Maybe if I can get around these semis a little bit, I might be able to get a better view. Now I got an Expedition in my face. What's up, bud? I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Mike. We'll see you, man. I just figured I'd let you guys hang with me for a little bit while I'm heading down there. Talk about what you guys are excited to see down there, who you're wanting to meet first. What booth's everybody going to first when they get down there? I kind of have to go to mine, but if I get out of the booth, I definitely want to visit Muddy River. I want to see Chris. I want to go pay a visit to Steve and thank him for putting this on again. I want to definitely get the Tackle Bandit, get my hands on some 4.0 Demon Dragons. And if we have the time, whether it's after it's over or before it opens up tomorrow, I want to go around and do a walk around video again and show you guys the whole thing like I did last year. Or even if I can't do it and I can get out, maybe Lena or Molly would want to get around and do it this time. Let them have a turn at it. I'm sure they want to get out and get things too. I want to get a couple souvenirs for my kids. I want to bring my son and daughter home a couple things. I want to grab my wife a thing or two. It's going to be great, man. I wish I could sit in on the seminars, but I'll have to wait for them to come out on YouTube later. Steve did say that they're going to try to do the seminars live. They got a pretty good production team, so if it's Wi-Fi allows it, then they're going to try to stream them, but if not, they will be recording them regardless, and they will be having them on YouTube. Kentucky got about 2 hours to pull out time. Alright, it's open back up. Remember how I said it told me I was going to be there at 11:18? I'm 19 miles away. And it says I'm going to be there by 11:13 now, even with that slowdown. So I'm beating the clock. It don't feel like I've been driving for almost 2 hours. Approaching exit 22 in 1 mile. Slowing back down. Everybody's hitting their brakes. I won't be leaving for another 8 hours, Catman says. Well, K-Bug wants to go to a dance. She wants to have a good time. And we got some surprises for K-Bug when she gets down here. Right shoulder closed ahead. Okay, so they're going. looks like they're doing some pavement work. No, I can definitely smell the blacktop. Got some cones laid out. So if you guys are around exit 22, Bardesville area, just before exit 22, they got some asphalt trucks on their right shoulder. Oh no, they're doing guardrail repair. I don't know why I smell blacktop. They're doing some guardrail repair. So once you get to like exit 23, make sure you get over into the left lane. Just hang there till you get past that. And there was a state trooper. In a bronze SUV. By the looks of stuff you're passing, you're looking like you're moving around 80 miles per hour. I'm about 70 right now. Ran into flooding yet? No, I didn't get to drive through 275 in Indiana to see how the Great Miami was looking, but I did drive over the Ohio through downtown on the Brent Spence Bridge. It looks like it's up. The current's moving. It's moving a little bit. If you're wanting to fish down there, I would recommend looking for somewhere where you got some slack water or a current break, like a wing dike or something, or a boat ramp. Somewhere where you could throw a line into less current, because that's probably where the fish will be hugging to get out of the current, especially if you're bank fishing. I don't know about boat fishing. I'm not a boat expert. Bank fishing, if you try to throw straight out into the current, you're just going to get your line pulled by the current. It's going to just drag your bait across the bottom back to the bank anyway. So you want to try to throw parallel with the current as best you can and get right on that seam right before that seam starts, because they're going to be waiting in that seam to grab food. They're going to be hanging out in the rocks and stuff near the bank to take cover out of the current. My main goal is to have someone help me figure out my new bait caster that I got. Can't figure out why I'm struggling to cast it. It takes some practice. I'll be more than happy to show you. And I'm sure lots of other guys down there will too. My first tip would be to start with the tent. What kind of reel are you using? Is it an Abu or an Akuma or a Catmax? Or Shimano? Pin. I'm 99% an Abu guy. So if it's an Abu reel, well, most of the bait caster reels anyway, they've all got a spool tensioner. And start with that spool tensioner pretty tight. You won't be able to throw very far with it, but you won't backlash. And as you get better with it, you can loosen it up. I would recommend putting whatever weight that you're going to be casting with. Say you got to use 8 ounces of lead. Make sure that 8 ounces and rig and everything's on there, bait and everything, before you throw it while you're actively fishing. I mean, you can tune it a little bit before fishing. But right before you make your first throw, hold your rod up with about at a 45-degree angle and release your spool. And you want to have your spool tension set to where the bait slowly falls, hits the ground, and the spool doesn't keep spinning after it hits the ground. It stops when it stops moving. That's your best ratio for not having any backlashes. Backlashes suck, especially with braid. If you backlash it too bad, you're going to have to cut all the line off and re-spool it. I mean, it takes practice. I have tried. Maybe I don't have enough weight on it. Could be. You should be able to use just 2 ounces even. I mean, the bait alone is going to weigh a few ounces, plus your sinker. Depending on if you're using mono or braid, that goes into it too. And the diameter of the line. If you're spool quicker because it's got more memory than, say, 20-pound mono, or 25 or 30. So it depends on what line you're using and how much weight you got on there, and how hard you whip it too. That can factor too. The harder you whip it, makes the spool spin faster. You get more line out in a less amount of time. I have a 7-foot cat buster rod with it. What kind of reel is it? Because it's not just the brand reel, it's the model too. I'll give you an example. Make sure my maps are still active. Exit 14. 11 miles away. Exit 5, I-264, Waterson Expressway. So, to give you an example on reels, if I have an Abu Garcia 6000, it has one spool bearing and one instant anti-reverse bearing in the right side plate. The one spool bearing is on the right side of the spool. On the left side of the spool, there's just a brass bushing. It's a left-handed reel. Okay, so this will be the exact same thing as what I'm saying, but imagine when I say right-handed, picture it on the opposite side. So for 6000, if you had a left-handed 6000, your spools would be on the left side plate and the left side of the spool. Now, is it an Abu Garcia reel? Is it an Okuma reel? Is it a Penn? Is it Warfare? For this example, the 6000's got one bearing in the spool and one instant anti-reverse bearing. That's just so you don't turn the handle backwards. So the only thing spinning is that one bushing and that one bearing. And I think they come stock with ABEC 5 stainless bearings. So that's not going to throw as far right out of the box as compared to, say, a C3, which now these newer models actually have 4 bearings. And you count the bearing, the instant anti-reverse, whenever it says 3 plus 1 or 2 plus 1, that plus 1 is your instant anti-reverse bearing. Rest area closed, no parking. Okay, because I don't have to rest. That plus 1 is your instant anti-reverse bearing. So the C3 actually has 3 bearings compared to the 6000, which has 1 bearing. So that allows that spool to spin easier with less friction. So it's going to throw farther, cast for a longer distance, get more air time before the bait loses aerodynamics or whatever, loses momentum and starts to drop. Now, if you had a 6600 HC record Abu Garcia reel, those have 8 bearings in them out of the box. Are we there yet? We're almost there. I'm about 10 miles out. I have it in the box. I'll bring it today. Okay. The 6600 HC record has 6 bearings. So it's got plus 1. It's got the 2 spool bearings. It's got bearings in the side plates for the spindles. It's got worm gear bearings. It's got a cogwheel bearing and the instant anti-reverse bearing. So that's pretty much reduced almost all friction. The only thing you could really do to increase that reduction would be to add a ceramic pawl so it doesn't wear down as quick as a stainless steel pawl. And you could go from a standard cogwheel bearing cogwheel to a slotted cogwheel, which has holes in it, kind of like a slotted rotor on your car. or even a skeletonized cogwheel, which looks like a bicycle spokes. And that's literally just to reduce weight and increase the centrifugal force. So the spool can spin just that much faster. I don't really think it's worth it. I'll come find your booth. As soon as you walk in the door, we're going to be immediately to your right. Welcome to Louisville metropolitan area. Getting close, guys. Getting close. 5.9 miles. 18 minutes. I think I'm going to get there in maybe 10, 15 minutes. Almost there. New speed ahead. Yeah, come by and say hi. I'm actually going to get ready to hop off here, guys. Want to make sure that I don't miss nothing. So make sure you guys come by and see our booth. And I'll see you when we get down there.